He got a call about, and he went to deal with something regarding a situation that took place in Taylor just hours ago. I want him to discuss this in regards to urgency or why we all need to get involved, because this could happen to you, or not to you, someone you know.
Yeah, let me speak just briefly about this. Last night, after a prom, at a post-prom party, the police were called in a downriver suburb. They cited the apartment owner for having too many people in the space, and then they asked for IDs from the young people who were there. And because there was alcohol present, they ticketed all those who had IDs. And the one young man who did not have a driver's license, they arrested and took into custody. And now he's being held. Issues of profiling would figure into this case. This is a young man who is social work, his counselor from school showed up frantic, and he's such a fine young person, really important in the community, and he'll be arraigned on Monday, and Homeland Security wants him after that. I'm not inviting action necessarily directly at this point, but this is a very sort of thing that would be increased by an Arizona-style law in this country. It would make driving your friends to the store or inviting them over for dinner to be a crime. I do want that border to run right down the middle of our dining room tables. These human rights issues are connected. It's one and the same. And so I invite your prayers for him. Hold him in the light, that he be strong this weekend and in the days to come. And then I will invite a member of the Faith and Spirituality Committee, Dr. Perkinson, to come and give us a poem. See what he's got.
Can you all hear me if I'm like this? Yeah. Because I like to have a hand free to gesture since we don't have a stand-up mic. That's okay? Yeah. Okay. My apologies to people who heard me read this an hour ago in the other room. I like to keep new things coming, but it's a piece I wrote specifically for this gathering. So I will read it again. It's called No Light for Luqman, Just Irony in the Ear, or A Word to My White Brothers and Sisters. So this is a piece written to my community that I'm inviting you to overhear. The smoke has not cleared. 5 times 4 shots fired while the dog cried and was given a free fly ride to CAIR. The black body caught in the lair, long queried for terror by the hate-baiting of FBI postures. The Imam refused the gate to Guantanamo, the fate of orange suits and chains, rating waterboarding and beatings. So was given an early date with the final judge. The grudge enacted, the fudge concocted, the silence constructed and circled like wagons round the corpse. So dangerous in death, the disappeared breath had to be muzzled in steel. The puzzle made even more real in the hot coal fear behind the cold wall field of blank stares and official refusals. No ambulance called, no emergency heard. Dearborn Blue observing, FBI serving their book, their look, their cooked up mess of cookie ideas swallowed line, rhyme, and hook by a well-snookered public. The name alone of Luqman with a Q played up for a high ratings Glenn Beck sneer of 9/11 near catastrophe averted by a heroic white-skinned mastery of the growing hordes of dark-skinned disaster, just an inch from national calamity, the dastardy, the savagery, the bastardy, the jihad, hadith, Qurayas wizardry with suicide gear or Uzis, barely averted. So glad the dusk skin and name alerted, subverted, curtailed the intention. All hail the convention. Arizona and Limbaugh have the solution. Profile is the prevention, 20 bullets the protection, and handcuffs necessary after the destruction. Because, after all, my people believe in resurrection, and this body might indeed climb up off the warehouse floor, demanding vindication for all the slaughtered poor. Beware, beware, beware. Got to keep that roar outside the gated community door. So pour on some more cover, be a lover of lies and spies, and the dying of all the unwhite bodies, igniting the midnight sweats our corporations and military prison and congressional complexes rely on to keep the drones flying and the troops and police fighting. The smoke indeed has not cleared, and the eyes are still burning. Thank you.
It's time for the Zuhur prayer at 1:30. We're going to try to conclude by then. I'm going to let it wrap up in regards to this rally. One of our community leaders who just came in, another fighter for social justice, our brother Pastor Bullock, who is the president of NAACP Highland Park Chapter Hill, shared some thoughts with us regarding the letter that we sent off in terms of asking President Obama to direct Attorney General Holder for the investigation regarding the imam, as well as this situation regarding this racial profiling immigration bill that Representative Meltzer is trying to bring to our state. Pastor.
Repeat after me. Save the children. Save the children. Save the children. Save the workers. Save our families. Save our jobs. Save our communities. Save the children. Repeat after me. Save the children. Save our families. Save our jobs. Save the workers. Save the world. Let me hear you scream. A rally. This is the quietest rally I've been to. Looks more like a coffee hour. Repeat after me. Save the children. Save the workers. Save our community. Save our world. Let me hear you scream. That's a little better. Thought it was a rally, not a panel discussion. Thought it was a rally, not a philosophical lecture. Thought it was a rally. We are indeed excited to be here to Bill Wiley Kellerman and to Imam Dawood Ali and to all of my brothers and sisters of many faiths and backgrounds. My name is David Bullock, and I serve as the president of the Highland Park NAACP, pastor of the Greater St. Matthew Baptist Church. What can be said that has not already been said? Nothing. I'm sure that the message is clear. I'm sure that what we want to do and what we need the president to do is clear. We need for the president of the United States, President Barack Hussein Obama, to take control and to be the president we elected him to be, and to direct the Attorney General to open a civil rights investigation into the fatal shooting of Imam Luqman. That's what we need the president to do. I'm reminded of the story that I've heard so many civil rights leaders tell. They tell of the meeting that President FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, held